We have an exclusive follow-up tonight to all that flash flooding in Baldwin County earlier this week.
As Fox 2 News first reported, a young deer was rescued in the height of that deluge in Lillian. Fox 2 News' Lee Peck standing by here in studio with us tonight with an update. And Lee, tell us how the fawn's doing.
Well, Byron Lanise, tonight the little deer is safe at a rehab facility thanks to a veteran and former first responder who didn't hesitate to take action.
Flash flooding from Nicholas quickly taking its toll on parts of Lillian's Highway 99 near Spanish Cove Drive South.
Through the bushes, I could see the floodwater moving real swift. It was already up to the road at right where I was at.
Lonnie Hardy was en route to check on his daughter Wednesday afternoon when something unexpected caught his eye.
I seen a deer. It was a baby deer trying to swim. I just couldn't see that little thing drowning.
On the phone with his friend Mary Ann, the Vietnam veteran and former police officer said he had to do what he could to save the fawn.
But the deer went under twice before I could do that. I mean, completely submerged. I jumped in and it got chest deep when I finally got it, and I was struggling. I was trying to get back toward my car, which is behind me, and I just couldn't do it. It was too swift.
He eventually made it to the nearby golf cart path where another man helped him up. The little deer clearly knew he'd been rescued.
I said, would you mind watching this deer? I'm going to go over here and see if I can get some help.
Yeah.
I called somebody, and the deer wouldn't stay. It followed me. It just stayed with me every minute.
After more than 2 hours of phone calls, they took to Facebook for help.
Hey, we've tried this, that, and the other. We need help. You know, what would you recommend? And different people had different suggestions.
Finally, they were connected to a wildlife rehabilitator familiar with raising deer. They estimate it's between 10 and 14 days old. This picture taken yesterday.
Oh, he's great.
It's great. The thing just as happy as it can be.
Looking back, the rescue was a risk, something this former first responder says he'd do again.
Oh, yes. Especially animals. Like I said, I've got a soft spot for animals particularly, but I'd do that for anybody.
Now, the woman rehabbing the fawn says she's trying to reunite it with its mother, but if that can't be done, it could take up to 2 months to get it stable enough to go to a wildlife sanctuary or released back into the wild.